Hi-ho and Heidi-ho kiddos and kidettes. How are you today? So, we are doing, a new video for an old pattern type. We are going to be doing a finger puppet. How are you today? There is a bad video and an old PDF up on the website for this guy, for these types of guys, for finger puppets. And I stopped doing them for about 7 or 8 years, and I'm not really certain why, but we're back to doing them. So while I'm going to be doing them again, I figured I'd do a new PDF and a new video. What are we going to need? Well, obviously, the pattern from stringtheoryfabricart.com. You will need 2 pieces of 4.5 by 6 inches of felt, and you can use acrylic felt, you can use wool felt, you can use whatever felt you want. And 1 piece of olefin or polypropylene fabric or craft fabric. Why? For this, so that once we stitch all of the design except the back, we can put this on, and little fingers that go up into your finger puppet are not going to be rubbing up against all of the open stitching, okay? So step 1, let's look at the pattern. Step 1 is always going to be a die line. It's a suggested color for your material. You can follow my steps or not. Some people like to get creative, some people don't like to get creative at all. Then you're going to stitch all of the color stops all the way down to the true orange. Do not stitch, do not stitch the true orange. We're going to stop, we're going to take it off, we're going to put our polypropylene or our craft fabric or our olefin on the back. Then we'll stitch the next to the last step. And I'm not going to give you a number because I want to use this video for all the finger puppets, and they're going to have different numbers of colors. But the next to the last step is going to be the olefin. Then we'll stop, we'll come over, and we'll put the back of the finger puppet, the back, and then put it back on and run the very last step. Okay? So step 1, run color stop 1. See you after color stop 1. Okie dokie, kiddos and kidettes, we have got our die line. We're going to take 1 piece of felt and make sure that we are covering the entire front, the entire die line, little strings and hairs and yuck, of the front. So you can, if you want, put a little piece of tapey tape here, a little piece of tapey tape here, just to kind of hold it in place. But unless you are stitching on the deck of the Titanic, you really shouldn't have to worry. You shouldn't have to worry about this sliding out of place. But some people are paranoid, and that's fine. Just because you're paranoid doesn't mean that they're not out to get you. There you go. All right, now run all color stops except for the next to the last one, which I'm going to try to always use true orange. So run all color steps except for the next to the last one. Be back for the next to the last step. Whoop, there he is. Okay, so we're going to flip him over. Just like so, we're going to take our olefin or our polypropylene or our craft fabric, and we are going to put 2 little pieces of tapey tape so that this doesn't fall off because, you know, gravity. And we're going to throw it back in. We're going to run to the next to the last stop, which will be the true orange stop, and we'll be back after that. Oh my God, how quick was that? That was super quick. While I've got this here, I'm going to go ahead and trim off these little tie-ins and ties-outs so that I have less little threads to worry about when this is all finished. Chit-chit, come here. Come here. There you go. Have I? There we go. Oops. Look at me. Being all fussy about threads. Well, this is why I'm not a surgeon. There we go. All right, we're going to take our last piece of felt. We're going to line it up. We're going to cover over. Align. 2 more pieces of tape. And I guess I could have reused those same 2 pieces of tape. But I'm trying to go fast, which means I'm probably going to screw this up. All right, run your last color stop. I will be back after your last color stop. Oh my God, how cute, how quick. And we're all done except for the cutting. So we're going to pop it out of the hoop like so, We're going to move that hoop out of the way because it's me, and if I don't, I will trip over it. I know, it's on a table. How do you trip over it on a table? Because it's me, and I totally will. All right, so now I like doing big fussy cuts, getting it cut down so I don't have to arm wrestle all the extra fabric and material. Like so. Get that out of the way. Grab my scissors. We are going to go 1/8 to 1/16 of an inch away from our stitch line. These are going to be raw edge. That's why we use felt, because it doesn't unravel. If you were to use, say, quilting cotton, then you would have raw edges and it would be a big old mess. You can, if you so choose, want to use vinyl. I like felt for finger puppets because it's soft and easy to work with. Plus, I've got a butt ton of it in the craft closet. And that is literally all it takes for finish work. And there's your finger puppet. Go ahead and get your finger puppet pattern from stringtheoryfabricart.com. Thank you and peace.